Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and happy Friday. My name is Kiko, and you are probably watching either on YouTube or in the Babes and Beauty Sessions Facebook group. So thank you so much for joining this morning. If you are watching a replay, then go ahead and comment #Team Replay. And if you are watching live, then go ahead and comment and let me know that you can see me, that you can hear me. I'm going to just check on my other device to make sure that we are good here. Sometimes I know they change the regulations and stuff. Okay, we are good. Perfect. Okay, so today we're going to do a makeup look, and this is going to be a 5-minute makeup look that's easy to do for every lifestyle, every age range, every kind of however much makeup you usually do, a lot, a little, whatever. Okay, so this is super simple. So as you can see, I'm still in my jammies. I haven't even done my hair. I have nothing on my face. And so we're going to start from a really bare palette into a put together look in 5 minutes. Now, because I'm going to be describing what to do and what products we're using today, the video will be a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but the application of this would be a simple 5 minutes. And so I have not put on my moisturizer yet, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my day cream. Quick reminder, wear SPF, you guys. I know we've been hermited for like 16 months, so don't forget your SPF. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Age Minimized 3D Day Cream, which has SPF 30 in it. It's super light. I have really oily skin, but this is my favorite SPF moisturizer. It's one step. It's super easy. It has the Age Minimized 3D complex that defends, delays, and delivers. And so it is the jam. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all over. And then I actually already put on eye cream, but my recent thing has been to do 2 applications of eye cream so that I get all the benefits. So I'm going to go ahead and put on. So I use the Age Minimized 3D eye cream, and I'm just going to do just enough. Ooh, can you see that? Just enough for my under eyes, and then we're going to jump right in and do primers. And so I like doing this double application of the eye cream because this eye cream is so moisturizing that it just feels good. And on top of that, I've noticed my under eye area is showing just a little bit more advanced signs of aging. I'm in my 30s now, and I laugh a lot, I smile a lot, and so I just want these expression lines to soften up a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that feels really good. So can you tell my skin already looks like more radiant and just a little bit more, it's just more nourished and already looks different, huh, in the camera? Okay. And then I have my handy dandy stuff here. So first things first, we're going to do our primer. So I'm going to do foundation primer as well as eye primer. So if you have watched me in any of the videos, in any of the groups, you guys know I'm all about the primers. So I'm going to start with the foundation primer. This is an oil-free gel formula that absorbs oil and diffuses light for skin perfecting benefits. So not only is this primer going to help keep my foundation on longer and go on more smoothly, but it also has skin perfecting benefits. So it's like spackle for your face. It fills in the creases and the pores and stuff that we have on our face to make the appearance of it smoother and also help make sure our makeup doesn't get caked into those creases. Ooh, that feels good. And if you're oily skin gal like me, this also helps absorb excess oil. And then we also have our eye primer that allows our eye color to glide on smoothly and stay in place longer without creasing or smudging. And it's a waterproof formula. So especially when it's hot out like it's been, this is awesome because it melt proofs your makeup and it also prevents sweat from getting into our eyes. So you really only need a little bit, like really truly a little bit goes a long way, but you want to make sure this goes all the way into your eyebrows and then all the way down to your lash line. This is the eye primer. Like a little piece of gunk in my eye. Okay, and then let me not put stuff on my computer. Today for our foundation, we are gonna do the CC cream. So this is such a popular product. You might already use this. Your consultant might have already recommended this to you. But I love this for the summer seasons, especially because in the summertime, we don't need as much coverage. It's not like we're going to like fancy galas and dinners and stuff. This look is more about just a quick dash out the door look for every occasion. And so we're going to do CC cream today. And the CC cream comes in 5 different colors. And so there's very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and then very deep. And so if you're a bronze skin toned gal, you're probably going to be somewhere between this medium to deep, deep, very deep range. If you're a beige skin gal, you're going to be light to medium or medium to deep. And then if you are a light skin ivory gal, then you're going to probably be very light. So my winter color, when I'm the lightest that I possibly can be, I'm a very light. But the rest of the year, and especially in the summer, I'm a light to medium. But my range will never get to a medium to deep. Like that's just not the range that I get to. And so looking at my skin now, I'm very tan right now. I've been at the beach a lot. I've seen a lot of sun this last week. And so I'm as dark as I get usually for the summer. So I'm a light to medium, like a solid light to medium. If you have no idea what color CC cream you would be, a quick snap of a picture of what you look like now and what your natural skin looks like right now to your consultant, and she can probably help you figure it out. The CC cream colors are really easy to figure out. And it's nice because it doesn't have super thick coverage. And so even if I use very light right now, it's not gonna look super crazy, if that makes sense. It's gonna look a little off, but it's not gonna look super crazy. And so this is our application. So I love this because it's like a pump as opposed to it being just a tube. So you can control how much to use. So I usually am like a 2 pump girl. This is my not clean liquid foundation brush, so don't look too close there. And then we're just gonna do this all over our face. So super easy, liquid foundation brush with the CC cream. The CC cream also has SPF 15 in it. So notice that we've now done 3 different products with SPF. That's how important SPF is. And layering your SPF is going to give you better protection. So I know there's like products out there that are like SPF 200, and you're better off doing 3 different applications of SPF 15 or 30 than doing 1 application of SPF 200, because the range of effectiveness doesn't change just because the number is like significantly higher. That's just marketing. So notice how much more put together I already look. So my little age spots, sunspots are covered up. My like skin discoloration I had going on over here, I don't really know what that is. That's better. But it's not so much so that it's like, ooh, Kiko, where are you going? It's like very natural. It's very light coverage. Now, the nice thing about this is if I wanted a little bit more coverage, I could do a little bit more application, or I could go in with a concealer and just cover up those couple of spots that I want a little bit more coverage. And so for me, I am going to go ahead and cover up. I have a couple of like sunspots and age spots just on the perimeter of my face. So I'm just going to take the Perfecting Concealer, and I'm just going to do a couple dots just where I want a little more coverage. And again, super easy. Depending on your skin tone, depending on what your skin is like, you may or may not need this. Or depending on where you're dashing out to. Like if I'm just going to the grocery store, I don't really need to cover up. But if I'm going to like lunch with a gal friend, I probably would do this. And I love freckles, you guys. Like I love the appearance of freckles. I think sunspots can be really cute too. But my stuff is like old acne scarring and blemishes and stuff. And so this just helps me feel a little bit more like put together. My skin looks a little more even. So I love that. And then to finish off my face, I am going to do the Mineral Powder Foundation. And so this is probably going to be new to you because we don't talk about her a lot. A lot of people use the translucent loose powder. Now, the translucent loose powder is a phenomenal product and it's amazing. And so if you are like good with the coverage you get with the CC cream, you're good to go with translucent loose powder. If you already have this, this is an amazing product. But I'm super, super oily and I like a little bit more coverage. So I'm just being totally honest that recently I've been doing mineral powder foundation instead of the translucent loose powder. Now the difference is translucent loose powder, as you can see, doesn't actually have color to it. So this is just basically a finishing powder. So there's a lot of uses for this, but this is a really just nice finishing powder to seal in your foundation or your CC cream. It'll help you absorb excess oil throughout the day, reduce shine throughout the day. Amazing product. If you would like a little bit more color and coverage, we have a couple of options for that. The Mineral Powder Foundation isn't really designed to be a finishing powder to go over liquid foundation or CC cream, but a gal friend taught me about it and I'm kind of loving it. I love that it's more coverage. I love that there's different colors. I just love that the versatility of it. So this has kind of been my jam right now. So I'm gonna do what I've been doing, you guys. And this, I like it because it's a 5-minute summer look, but it also doesn't look like 5 minutes. When I use the Mineral Powder Foundation, it looks a little bit more put together, if that makes sense. So if you're truly, truly dashing out the door, I don't think the Mineral Powder Foundation is necessary. But if you want to look like, when you only have 5 minutes, but you don't want to look like you only had 5 minutes, the Mineral Powder Foundation is amazing. I use Beige 1. Again, I'm really dark right now. But normally I'm like an Ivory 2. I know. So if you need a foundation matching, your consultant will happily help you with that. And if she needs help with that, I will help her help you. So I got you, girls. So if you are watching, if you're watching live, comment and let me know that you're watching live. Let us know who your consultant is. She's going to be thrilled that you're watching. Somebody is commenting. Hey, Linda. You guys, Linda is a consultant in our unit, and Linda and I bonded over these lives, over her watching me do my makeup. There was like a weekend where I was like live a whole lot, and Linda, I remember when you were like, you just watched me like the whole day. It felt like, you know, we were just hanging out all day. It was so much fun. Okay. So I'm doing Mineral Powder Foundation. So now look, it looks like I just have like really flawless skin, and that's the look we're going for, right? Like I don't really want someone to come up to me and be like, ooh, like what foundation do you use? It's not really my jam. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to look like an Instagram model. I want people to be like, man, what have you been doing different with your skin? It looks good. And my skin does look good because I use great skincare. But this look just allows me to complete that and even out my skin tone a little bit. Okay, and then this is where the fun begins. So today I am only going to be using these 4 colors, okay? If you're wondering what these colors are, I'm going to tell you, but I actually don't know what they're called. Give me a second. So it's 2 blushes, a highlighter, and a contour. So the highlighter is glazed, and the contour color is latte. And then the 2 blushes I'm using are Rosy Nude and Shy Blush. So the lighter color is Rosy Nude and the darker color is Shy Blush. I'm going to take it kind of back here. So glazed, latte, Rosy Nude, Shy Blush. These are the only colors I'm going to be applying for eyeshadow, for contour, for blush, and everything, okay? Again, this is a 5-minute summer look, but since I'm explaining all of it, the video is way longer. But imagine in real life, you have this one palette. This side is a mirror. I'm not going to hold it up because you don't need to see all of that, but this is a mirror. And so I just go like this, boom, 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 and all the colors go where they need to go, and I'm done. I don't have to worry about like my eyeshadow goes here and da, 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 da. It's really, really super simple, but also very trendy and very cute for the summer. And so I will go ahead and grab my handy dandy blush brush. I love this blush brush, if I could say that 100 times, okay? With the middle of the blush brush, okay, I'm going to put Shy Blush, which is that darker blush color, into the middle of the blush brush. And this is just gonna go right onto almost my apples, but just a little bit higher. And I'm gonna blend in little circles going backwards. Super easy. How'd we do? Okay. So I'm leaving like a finger space between my eye, and I'm like maybe 3 fingers in front of my nose. And this is a really high cheek application. I want to lift my whole face. This is a really high cheek application. Super easy. Then with the top of my blush brush, so the part where the bristles are the longest, I'm gonna take the highlighter, and it's just gonna go, it's almost like covering the top half of where I just applied the blush. Okay. Covering the top half of where I just applied the blush. Okay. So really, I'm just highlighting the very top of my cheekbone. So when you touch your face, you'll feel where your cheekbone is, and it's gonna feel like, let's say if this was your cheekbone, it's gonna feel like you're just coloring the top part of it, if that makes sense. Then with the bottom of this blush brush, are you guys getting the swing of how much I love this brush? With the bottom part of the blush brush, I'm gonna apply my contour, which is the latte color. And that's gonna go right underneath where I just applied my blush. So not the bottom half, but just right underneath. And this is going to create the illusion of a more defined cheekbone. I don't know about you guys, but I would like a chiseled jawline and a more defined cheekbone. Okay. And the key to color application, even if you only have 5 minutes, basically you're going to spend like 4.5 minutes blending. The application doesn't take that long. Once you place the color where it needs to go, it's fine, but the blending. Linda says, love the brush. I freaking love this. Do you use this brush, Linda? It's seriously, the bristles are so soft. I love that there's like so many different uses to it. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so I look like I have like gone on my Peloton bike, and I look much, that makes sense. Okay, now I want to create a little bit more of a bronzy look. Whoops, I got way too much. Oh, you guys. Okay. So I'm going to do my jawline to create a more chiseled jawline. And then I'm going to do my hairline so I look like I got some sun over the weekend. Got way too much there. Good thing I have hair to cover that up. Okay. And then, so look how like bronzy I look now. And then while we're on the palette, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadows as well. So I want to start by quick doing my brows. I learned from a gal friend who's also a makeup artist that you want to do your brows first, just so that you know what you're working with. And let me explain while I do this. So I'm taking my brow brush. These are all Mary Kay brushes, by the way, you guys see. This is accessible. So I'm just going to comb out my brow brush and then take my brow definer pencil and fill in my brows. I'm not going to spend a lot of time shaping them. This is a 5-minute dash out the door look. You can watch how I do it. I'll angle it so you can kind of see. But I used to do my brows last, but my makeup artist friend was like, you want to do your brows first because you want to shape and outline your features before you start adding color. Which kind of makes sense. Like if my brows are going to be too dramatic or really light or however my brows kind of turn out that day, I want the rest of my face to match that, right? So I've started doing my brows first. And by first, I mean like before I do my eyeshadows and stuff. I think it totally makes sense. So I literally just lined my brows and combed them out. Super fast, super easy. I'm not trying to look like a Kardashian over here. I'm just trying to shape my face. Fix it a little bit. Okay. And then back to our palette here with our really pretty colors. So the two brushes I'm going to be using are the all over eyeshadow brush, which looks like this, as well as the new eye blending brush that I am super obsessed with. So look at the difference between the bristles. You can tell they do totally different things. So I'm gonna first take I'm gonna take the all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna take Rosy Nude, the lighter color. And this is a blush, you guys, but I'm using it as an eyeshadow today. And she's gonna go all over, almost up to my brows, but not quite. Like I'm leaving just enough space, but I'm taking her almost all the way up. Almost my entire eyelid, just right below, leaving a little bit of space under my brows. So notice that I'm just patting the color. I haven't even started blending yet. And then same thing on the other eye. I'm just gonna pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. So really easy application, but it looks super chic when we're done. Melody says, ooh, what colors? Hi, Melody. So all of the colors I'm using today, Melody, are in this palette, which is Glazed Highlight, Latte Contour, Shy Blush, and Rosy Nude blushes. So this is our really super easy look today. So I'm just taking Rosy Nude and basically doing most of my lid with it, and then I'm gonna go back with the same brush and just blend, which is little circles, blending over where I applied the color. I'm not going out, I'm not going in, I'm not going all over the place. I'm just doing little circles where the color already is. And this isn't going to be like a visible, noticeable difference of what's happening, but I'm just softening and evening out the application by just doing little circles over it. Little circle, little circle. Okay, then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm grabbing the glazed highlight. If you thought we're done with the highlight, we are not done with her yet, you guys. So I'm taking glazed highlight, and she's gonna be our highlighter right under our eyebrow. This is my favorite little trick. Already looking put together, right? Okay. Circle, circle, we're gonna blend, blend. And then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Shy blush, which is a little bit sparklier and a little bit darker than the Rosy Nude that's already on my eyelid. I'm gonna take her with the same brush, and she's gonna go closer to my lash line. So I just want a little bit of the sparkle action on my lash line. Just a little bit. Sparkle action. Ta-da! Okay, and then depending on if you like eyeliner or don't like eyeliner, this is where we could do eyeliner. You don't have to do eyeliner. If you want to jump right to mascara, you could. But I'm an eyeliner girl, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of eyeliner just on my top lash line. So again, 5-minute look. Think of how simple this has been so far. It's literally just been quick CC cream, quick blush, highlight, contour, super easy eye application. Now doing just a little bit of eyeliner and mascara. It's truly a dash out the door look that looks really chic and elegant and trendy. And we're not using a whole ton of products either. So it's really easy. And part of it being 5 minutes, you guys, is not having to like go through all the different eyeshadows and like 100 different brushes and all of that. I think part of that is what makes the 5 minute look so much easier, is that we're using less and we're dipping into less stuff. Okay. So, little hack for the summer I want to teach you is that you take your translucent loose powder and you go over your eyeliner with the translucent loose powder, and it just helps seal it in a little bit. I have super oily eyelids and I'm also a sweaty person, and so this just helps keep my eyeliner from smudging. So if you are sweaty and oily like I am, or if you struggle with your eyeliner running or your mascara running, translucent loose powder is your best friend. And she's just gonna stay there. Yay. Okay. And then, whoops. Oh man, I totally just dropped the palette. Darn. Oh, this is a mess. Now I can't reach it. Oh man. If you don't know, our stuff is all magnetic, so you can see that the glazed highlight and the latte contour did just fall out, and I can't reach it, so I'm not going to. But it's really cool because you can mix and match all your stuff. So if you have a darker complexion than I do, you could use the darker highlighter and the darker contour. If you want to switch this out for some eyeshadows, you can. So there's a little commercial for the Perfect palette. And of course, I'm using this as my mirror today as well, and it's smaller than a cell phone, so it's amazing. It fits everywhere, but it gives you a ton of product, customizable, magnetic, eco-friendly. I love the Perfect palette. We all deserve a Perfect palette. Okay. Linda says, great eyeliner tip. Yeah, I mean, my makeup gets so smudgy that I need all the tips. I need all of the hacks, you know? So that's what we're here for. Okay, ladies, so I just curled my lashes and now I'm applying lash primer. So just like foundation primer and eye primer, lash primer allows my eye color, or my eye, what is it called? Mascara, to stay on longer without smudging and flaking and clumping. It also primes my lashes and allows my lashes to stay curled longer. So lash primer is just a clear formula. She's my best friend. She's one of my like can't live without products. Like I'm not even gonna bother with mascara if I can't use lash primer. Like that's how much I love lash primer. And I wasn't a believer always. Like I didn't really get it for a really long time. And then once I started using it, I was like, oh my gosh, how did I ever do anything without lash primer? So normally I would just give it a second for it to rest, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to jump right in and do my mascara right away. And depending on the look you're going for, the more mascara you do, the more put together you're going to look. A lot of girls have lash extensions nowadays, but if you kind of let your lash extensions go with COVID times, we have, I think, 7 different mascaras. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I think we have 6 or 7 different mascaras that all serve a different purpose. And so they're all amazing and they're all wonderful. And so depending on what you want out of your lashes, we have things that volumize, define, lengthen, give you a falsy look, etc., etc. But all of our mascaras, you can do multiple coats. And so dash out the door looks, normally you don't have a lot of time for mascara, so you just sweep, and you're good. But if you want it to look a little bit more, once again, if you want it to be like a 15-minute look and not a 5-minute look, all you have to do is do a couple extra coats of mascara and suddenly it's like a little bit more Zaza Zoo. So 6 different mascaras. Thank you, Linda. They need to bring back Lash Panorama. Girl, I'm out. I'm finally out. Like I sold all of them. And I'm trying really hard to find that same level of love that I had for Lash Love Panorama, because I don't want to like mourn over something that's done, right? If Panorama isn't coming back, like I just want to be okay with that, but I'm having a hard time too because Panorama was so good. So I don't want to be the person that's like, oh, we had a better formula back in the day when we had this limited edition thing. Like, I don't want to be that girl, but I kind of am. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Where was I at? Oh, and then last but not least, we want to finish off with our lips. And this is going to vary based on what you want your look to be. Okay. So let's say this is a dinner and you want like a 5-minute summer look, but you are going to dinner. You could do something darker. Also depends on your lifestyle. Like if you're a dark lip girl, you could pop on look how much a red lipstick would go with this look, right? But if you're just like gonna pop over to like a friend's house and you just wanted to look a little bit more put together, because maybe her like hot brother was gonna be there or something, then like maybe you don't need like lips on. You just wanted to kind of look put together, right? And so I'm gonna do the limited edition lip gloss because this has been like my jam through and through every single day. This is the color I'm doing. But if this is a little dark for you or not dark enough for you, there's like a gazillion different options. The 5-minute part is this part, and then the lip color kind of just changes the occasion and the lifestyle. If that makes sense. I think the eye stuff, like this would go great with any lifestyle, any kind of gal. If you're a lash gal, you could just pop on your lashes, and this is still good. It's still like really easy and versatile. The lips are going to change the look completely. If that makes sense. So I am using the Hopeful Lilac color in the limited edition unlimited lip gloss, and this is a product that when you purchase one of these, $1 is donated to the Mary Kay Foundation to help end domestic violence and eradicate cancers that affect women. And so we're fighting violence, we're fighting cancer, and also looking cute. So obviously I'm still in my jammies and my hair is not done, but this has been like my go-to look. I feel like it went on really uneven. Now, another hack is if you love a color but you don't want it to be so glossy, you apply translucent loose powder on your lips and then it won't be so glossy. So if you love this like Hopeful Lilac color but you don't want it to be like a gloss, then that's another way to do it too. I'm feeling a little self-conscious because I'm in my pajamas and now my whole face is done, but that's it, ladies. So this was your 30-minute video on a 5-minute summer makeup look that goes great for everyone. Comment and let me know what your favorite part of the look is. Comment and let me know what questions you have. I'm going to go fix my hair and get dressed and get on with my day. But do let me know. Comment and let us know that you watched #Team Replay. And that's it. And so on Sunday at 7 p.m., Brenda will be live in this group, and she's going to go over her summer nighttime skincare routine. And so we're going to talk skincare on Sunday at 7 p.m. Brenda's going to be live right here. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time in the summer series, and we'll talk soon. Love y'all. Bye.